Landing a never been done trick has never been an easy task, especially in the year 2022. But I just couldn't resist, so I went again for the master's quest, and it took a block. Even more, trust me, it's sketchy. Sweat, and you already know what's coming next. Wait for it, tears. Don't forget though about the key ingredient of basically learning anything: patience. Don't necessarily have to know how to speak Swedish, but it doesn't hurt.
What a hard was.
Sounds weird, right? Alright, back to my regular voice. You maybe noticed this video is a little different. This for multiple reasons. First of all, my camera is broken. A random kid hit my tripod with his racing car. True story, that happened. While my camera is getting repaired though, I'm gonna try to make the best out of this situation. Trying something new, and who knows, you might even like it better. So landing a never been done trick. The chances are actually high that I invented a few tricks, but of course, there's like no way to be 100% sure about it. There's always the possibilities that somebody has done it already. He just didn't record it or upload it to the internet. I also want to take this opportunity to gently demand you to consider subscribing to my channel and put in a lot of work and effort into these videos. Like, actually landing these tricks takes a lot. So thanks for making me happy. So talking about likelihood, even with one of the most famous tricks ever, the 900, which is credited to Tony Hawk, there are rumors that somebody else did it first. Like, there's a whole different story. So you see, it's complicated. Maybe we should aim for 99%. So I have like 3 major steps to increase the likelihood. First of all, most important, see if you can find a trick on the internet. Try to find it on YouTube or any other platform. If you can find it, that's a good sign. Number 2, use your experience. Obviously, I spent a lot of hours skating in my career, and I also spent at least the same amount on watching skate content. And the thing we're going to try, I've never seen it before. Last step, number 3, either way, it has to be like ultra, like super, next level, creative, or like ultra difficult, like level 9000.
It's over 9,000!
For instance, we're gonna have a look at Mullen. Like, he's doing this kickflip right here, which he also, by the way, invented by himself.
Street skateboarding exists as it does now because of Rodney Mullen.
How crazy is that? Every time we get a good feeling from landing a kickflip, we should be like, thanks, Rodney. So we have this, and after a while, Guns comes along. Caveman's on a handrail with his board upside down and basically slides on the wrong side. Different kind of board side. Was invented that day. So we're gonna take the 2 of these. Back to Rodney with his evolutionary mind. Goes like, why the caveman in if you could just do a half kickflip? And boom, just like that, with like strong confidence. He combined the 2 and came up with something new. One problem though, this was around 30 years ago. Many more countless things have been done ever since. So what hasn't been done yet? Now lately I've just been filming this varial heel flip clip. Varial heel flip in every stance. You try to clip, I'm just gonna shut up for a minute. One of my favorite tricks ever. So where do we go from here? The other day I've been practicing some ninja kicks. Now between doing some basic tricks and some less serious tricks, 1 foot, I just felt this sudden urge to do a nollie varial heel flip. One thing led to another. I just had to get it from this ultra crisp angle, and that would have been a really good one, by the way. And I thought, like, why not combining this trick with a primoslide and make an MBD video about it? I'm pretty sure nobody has done it before. Not a lot of people do primoslides these days, and from the few ones who mastered it, I think nobody of them has done that. What about Mullen though? Gosh, I talk way too much about this guy, but his tricks are just so good. And what I know of him, that he did the varial heel flip into primoslide, like the regular one, no nollie version. So on the same day, it was primo pad time. Like, look at this, I just painted it yellow. And right here you see me like scratching off the dirt and the wax of the surface. It's pretty important to have a nice and clear surface. This time I haven't been doing one of them in a while, and it always takes some tries to get back into it. Remember the day when we first landed the regular kickflip inversion? One of the best days of my life. Okay, gonna shut up for a bit again. And it finally worked out. Wow, oh my god. This is a dream come true. We have this check, the regular primoslide, the nollie V-heel. It was time to finally go for it. And the first few attempts felt like incredibly sketchy. Like that surface is really slippery. If your body weight is placed unfortunately, like you can fall like crazy. Watching this footage is also crazy that I almost locked in after like 6 tries, and this is like one thing with skateboarding. Like in the beginning you can get like super close when you try a trick for the first time. We all know that, and we try again and again, but it just doesn't work out. Like that's skateboarding love story. That was the last attempt of this day. And now another interesting thing, like we have a gap of like 4 months in between. I mean, honestly, it's tricky in my head. It was just like, I might could do it, but it's probably gonna take me like 2, 3, 4,000 tries, and that's like not worth the effort. But for some reason on this specific day, I decided to go for it again. was getting dark. I was getting close. I kind of landed it, but it was just way too sketch. Like, I kind of don't want to make a video about a sketchy NBD. So on one hand, I was excited to have landed it, so I knew it was possible. But on the other hand, yeah, you knew, like, There has to be a redo, it has to be clean, otherwise I don't want to make a video. Right here, I also want to mention like a quick funny story, talking again about the legitimacy of landing a trick for the first time. Like 6 years ago, I did this nollie frontside flip underflip, which is a super hard trick, by the way. And yeah, for some reason, I always remembered like one of the comments in the video, and he was like, "Yeah, my buddy did this trick into a primoslide," which is like, if that happened, it might be the top technical trick on the planet. Like, honestly, I'm not sure how far skateboarding will go, but a nollie flip underflip into primoslide, I don't know if this is gonna happen. Especially like the nollie frontside 180 version. I do think it's possible though. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you can basically claim anything on the internet without having actual proof of it. I'm not trying to hate on the guy that wrote the comment though. Like, yeah. So one more session. You see the yellow t-shirt is on. Let's go. And that was quite a promising try, but at the same time, like, really sketchy. Almost died. And here we go with the struggle. If you're a regular to this channel, you know, like, it's not the first time. We're in for around 400 tries. Also, talking like this is actually really convenient. Like, that way I can fully focus on the trick. Like, communicating properly in English still is taking a lot of energy. That's why I usually don't do it on tricks like that.
Åh, fietsen, pappa.
Here's the first land of that day. Like, when you land into a primoslide, your heart goes faster. The shot out is actually not that difficult, but when you mess it up, like, it's bothering. Like, it's really bothering when you don't land it clean. And I just couldn't live with that tic-tac. And this is what it takes to land something completely new. Ah, what a battle mentally, physically. I just feel like I discovered a new Pokemon. Legendary. Let me know what you think about it though. Like, is it a new trick or isn't it? Like I said, I can never be 100% sure. And if somebody's gonna show up with like the footage of this trick and he done it like 10 years ago. Alright, good for you. I would also love to feature you on my channel, but we'll see. I think it's very unlikely. Also, let me know if you like this style of video. I'm just trying something new, and yeah, I'm recording this with my iPhone right now, so the quality is a little lower than usual, but we'll be back with it ASAP. I also tried this different style to go a little more with the zeitgeist of YouTube. Zeitgeist is actually a German word. which means time ghost. It's actually pretty awesome. But I'm trying to go a little more with the flow because YouTube honestly has been a little rough lately. And I don't want to be the person just like blaming the algorithm. I'd rather be constructive, try to improve and adapt. So constructive feedback is much appreciated. And also, as said, since it's been tough, you can kind of help me by watching, maybe rewatching some of my old videos and like try to keep this channel alive. I feel like I'm asking for a lot. I'm sorry for doing that, but I'm like so grateful if you do so. If you want to support me in any other kind of way though, like my pants have been sold out for quite some time. They should be restocked by the end of this month. Also, if you want to buy one of my promos, there's a new one gonna come out soon. Revive, let's go. And also my Patreons, my dear loyal Patreons. I owe you a big part for keeping this channel alive. And that was finally it. Hopefully see you guys soon for another never been done trick or an already been done trick, just a really good one. Okay? Have a great one. See you soon.